Our story today is called The Day Jiraiya Died. The hidden leaf village was always noisy. Kids were running around, ninjas were training, and Ichiraku ramen bowls were clanking happily. But on one particular day, the air felt heavy, like a storm cloud was pressing down on the entire village. News had arrived. Jiraiya, the legendary Sannin, Naruto's mentor, was gone. Naruto sat on the wooden steps outside the Hokage's office, his hands gripping his headband so tightly that his knuckles turned white. "It can't be true. It just can't be," he shouted, his voice cracking. Tsunade stood inside her office, silent, her usual fierce spirit replaced with a crushing sadness. She had been Jiraiya's teammate, his childhood friend, and maybe even the person he secretly loved. Now he was ganked, killed in battle by his own student, Pain. Naruto had heard about Pain before, but the thought of his master falling to him felt like a nightmare he couldn't wake up from. When Naruto closed his eyes, memories of Jiraiya flashed before him like movie reels. Jiraiya taught him how to summon toads, even though Naruto always ended up summoning a tiny, useless tadpole. Jiraiya was scribbling in his research book, which Naruto knew was just an excuse to peek at women in hot springs. Jiraiya giving Naruto a pat on the head and saying, "You're going to be a great ninja one day." Each memory stabbed Naruto's heart deeper. So much grief that it felt like the world itself had shattered. Naruto stomped his foot. Old man Pervy Sage was supposed to be invincible. He was supposed to, too. His voice trailed off as tears rolled down his cheeks. A village in mourning. The news spread quickly through the village. Some people were stunned that such a powerful ninja had fallen. Others quietly whispered about Pain, wondering if he would come for the Leaf Village next. But for Naruto, the world had stopped. He locked himself in his room, ramen cups piling up on the floor. He stared at the ceiling and muttered, "Why did you leave me? Weren't you supposed to watch me become Hokage?" Even his friends didn't know what to say. Sakura wanted to comfort him, but the grief was too raw. Kakashi, usually calm, just placed a hand on Naruto's shoulder and said softly, "Sometimes the hardest battles are the ones inside." Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Days later, Naruto was called back to Tsunade's office. She handed him a sealed scroll with shaking hands. This was left behind by Jiraiya. "It's for you." Naruto's eyes widened as he opened the scroll. It wasn't long, just a few words written in Jiraiya's familiar, messy handwriting. "Naruto, I believe in you. You will find the strength to end this cycle of hatred. Never forget, true strength comes not from revenge, but from protecting those you love." Naruto's tears splashed onto the paper, smudging the ink. He clutched the scroll to his chest. "You still believe in me. Even now." For the first time since hearing the news, Naruto's sadness turned into determination. Naruto stood outside on the training grounds. The sun was setting, painting the sky red as if even the heavens were mourning Jiraiya. He clenched his fists. "Pain, I don't care who you are. I'll stop you. I'll carry on Sensei's will, no matter what." Fukasaku, the wise old toad who had trained Jiraiya, hopped beside him. "Naruto boy, Jiraiya believed you could do what he could not. Are you ready to learn Sage Mode?" Naruto wiped his eyes and nodded fiercely. "Yeah. If Pervy Sage could risk his life to protect this village, then I'll risk everything to protect everyone too." The grief didn't disappear. It was still heavy, pressing against his heart. But inside that grief, a flame started to burn. That was Naruto's weight turning pain into strength, tears into courage. As Naruto began training on Mount Myoboku, he whispered to himself, "I'll never forget you. You were like a father to me." The words floated into the wind, carried far beyond the mountains. And though Jiraiya was gone, his spirit remained within Naruto's heart, and in every step Naruto took toward becoming Hokage. It wasn't just the sadness of losing someone you loved. It was the moment you decided to carry their dream forward, even through tears. Naruto stood tall, the sunset blazing behind him, his heart aching but strong. "This is my ninja way," he shouted. And somewhere far beyond, Jiraiya smiled. Moral of the story: grief can break you down, but it can also build you up. Naruto's pain over Jiraiya's death was crushing, yet it became the fire that pushed him to grow stronger and protect his village. Sometimes, to be grief-stricken is not the end. It's the beginning of something greater. I hope this little story can find you strength in some way for those who had lost someone important in their lives. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. See you in the next video.